Dim lighting. Outside, rain falls steadily. The cafe is quiet, a few patrons scattered around. John sits alone in a corner, his fingers wrapped around a coffee mug. His loyal dog, Rocky, lies at his feet, calm, but his ears twitch at every sound. John's eyes are locked on the steaming coffee, but his mind is elsewhere. Deep thoughts. Dark memories. Then, the door swings open. A tall man in a long black coat enters. His heavy footsteps echo as he strides straight toward John's table. His eyes, filled with hatred. He stops. A tense silence. Man in coat coldly. It's time, John. John doesn't flinch. He slowly lifts his gaze, looking directly into the man's eyes. John, calm, smirking. I knew you'd come, but this soon. The man moves his foot, about to kick Rocky. The dog growls lowly, sensing danger. Just as the man's foot swings forward, John moves like lightning, grabs a spoon from the table, and flings it straight at the man's leg. Thwack. It hits dead on. The man stumbles back and crashes into a table. Other patrons gasp. A few stand, sensing a fight. John stays calm, taking the last sip of his coffee. He stands. John, low, firm. This was your last chance. Next time. No mercy. He turns and walks out. Rocky follows silently. Empty alley. Night. The rain is heavier now. Water drips from neon signs. Puddles reflect city lights. John pauses in the alley, looking up at the sky, like he's waiting for a sign. Then, a black car screeches to a stop in front of him. The tinted window rolls down. A familiar face inside. Man in car. It's time. Get in. John hesitates, then exhales and slides inside. Rocky jumps in beside him. He knows this ride won't be an easy one. Moving car. Night. The car speeds through deserted streets. Inside, the air is thick with tension. The driver glances at John through the rearview mirror. Driver, serious. This might be your last war, John. John smirks, staring out at the rain-smeared cityscape. John. Every war is the last, until a new enemy rises. A long pause. The car slows near an abandoned warehouse. John checks his weapon inside his coat. He steps out into the rain. Warehouse. Final showdown. Flickering lights. Rusted beams. The air smells of oil and gunpowder. In the center stands Martin DaCosta, John's old enemy. A smirk, a cigar, a thirst for revenge. Martin, mocking. You're late, John. John, calm but intense. Some things get better with time, and some should have ended long ago. A tense silence. In the background, Rocky lets out a low growl. Then, guns flash. Bullets tear through the air. Action sequence. The final battle. John dives behind a crate, firing precisely. One enemy drops. Martin's men retaliate, bullets whizzing past John. Rocky charges forward, tearing into a guard, taking him down hard. John leaps over debris, rolls, and fires, another hit. Martin backs up, his smirk fading. He pulls out one last trick, a detonator. Martin, laughing. It all ends now, John. John's eyes narrow. In a split second. Bang. John shoots the detonator. Boom. The device shatters into pieces. Martin stares in shock. Outside the warehouse. Night. Distant sirens wail. The rain slows. A cold wind blows. Martin lies wounded on the ground. John stands over him, gun raised. Martin, weak, gasping. You win, but in the end, it was all just business. John stares down at him. A long beat. Then, he lowers the gun. John, quietly. Money isn't bigger than life. John turns and walks away. Martin reaches for a fallen gun. But Rocky growls fiercely. Martin freezes. John and Rocky disappear into the shadows. Fade to black. A distant police siren echoes. A new dawn breaks. But for John, the war is never truly over. He keeps moving. His coat wrapped tight, a shadow of his past. End. Script breakdown for timing. Check mark scenes cafe, alley, car, warehouse, balanced for 10 minutes. Check mark action sequences fast-paced yet detailed. Check mark dialogue is sharp and cinematic. Check mark proper build-up to final showdown. This script is now a complete 10-minute film. If you need adjustments, more action, extra dialogue, or a twist, just let me know.